much for your welcome here. And I must thank, first of all, who has given me an opportunity to come this great golden opportunity to make a Himalayan interview with you, Mr. Anand. And this program has made for me my good friends and Kyokushin fans of United Nations Kyokushin Advancement, or the toughest new organization performing in this world, Mr. Prabhakaran Shah and Sudarshan Shinkada. Those are they are my juniors and my friends, and they both I thanks to them too, again and again to come this opportunity. Yeah.
So most of the people don't know much about you. So can you introduce yourself, your background, your experience? Can you share with us?
Yeah, because actually the problem is, introducing myself to this, it's not fair. But I am like a pearl in the Indian Ocean, and pearl is very small but it's nice, and it is hiding in the sand. And in this life, I don't think it's coming up, but hope to develop in my career. I am palitha Galappaththi, everybody calls Donan, must be Shihan. Yeah, Shihan is my popular nickname. Yeah. And actually this is my third visit. And first visit is my good friend Daman Basnet. He was here with me a long time ago. And he first time visit the Basnet for the Club 50. The Club 50 has given me a very good opportunity because in the Sri Lankan chapter they have appointed me as a chairman. So that opportunity was some years back, many years back, and that time I met Crown Prince Bikram Faras and also Royal King, and I had an opportunity to go to the Royal Palace and good food with them. Yeah, and that was published in your country, in here. That was my first trip, and it was very marvelous. Then second time also I came for a karate purpose, and this time especially one of my friends for a incorporated Kyokushin Asia, and I'm as a chairman. I just want to spread India here in Nepal, and one of my actually organization member, Daman Basan Shihan's good student, Prem Lama, is going to be appointed as a member of IKA, Incorporated Kyokushin Asia, as well as UN Kyokushin Karate Advancement. So these are because of my travel around the world to propaganda, giving a propaganda and popularizing for karate, the true way of Kyokushin. Kyokushin is the real fighting. So there are thousands of millions fighting arts there. But you can't say it's exactly, I don't want to tell that my one is best. No, I have to respect the other arts also. But this is the very valuable and true way of dedicated training. You sacrifice the training for your body and mind, then it will be the full contact way. It is full contact means knockdown fighting. Means anybody can see the fighter who can win is standing for a next fight, and loser, unconscious, knockout. So these are the reality, real fighting, knockdown fighting. So Kyokushin Karate in my life, because I am a family relation from Galappaththi, the battle heroes of ancient Sri Lanka. And my father's was traditional old kingdom of Ravans. They are family relation of Hilangam Angamura. That's the traditional fighting. So I have all the trophies and all the ancient type of we call Puspalapot, that means the writings and some evidence. So we are going to be. I started when I was in 6 years old. I started automatically it's come from my bloods and roots, and I started to be a fighter. I'm a crazy fighter, so I just want to start fighting with the gangsters and something like that. But it was a very bad time with me. But I think after some times it has goes to the parallel to meditation in Lord Buddha's Buddhism, as well as Kyokushin and the Angamura. What I trained from my family is Angamura Hatan. Guru Gedara means it's a house. It belongs to us, and so I have already gone into the meditation side, and that says something to peace and unity for people, nation to nation, country to country, religion to religion, friend to friend, and we must love each other. These are the facts. And we fight for the 2 minutes, 3 minutes in the ring. We fight to kill. We fight to win. But it is not the real is. Real is after fight. You lose, you must endure that. You are loser. You win, okay. Don't be, I'm a giant, I'm a champion. No, it is, this never ever is happening. In particular things are changing in this circle of the world. So I have to learn a lot. When you close your eyes, you cannot see the materials. Only materials for eyes, your desire, persistence, willpower, achievements, and we are fear no sacrifice among every difficulties and achieve get the victory. That's people wants to be in the craziness. And victory. Anyhow you want to kill or some way won't come up with political will, anyhow. So in Kyokushin, it's balance. Kyokushin is love to each other and not more killing field, not more hate. It's friendship and the sportsmanship. So I follow that order, and that's what I internationally founder of this art. In Angapur. I mean, this is Kyokushin Karate. Belongs to Sosai Masuda Soyama, who was born in 1935, 27th of July, in 1935 in Japan. No, in Korea, but he migrated into Japan, and he becoming a legendary. He is an undefeated karate exponent in the world, and gold hand, the living god of karate, he said some times ago, and he died. So his same date, same time, and the auspicious time, like very in the planetary system makes a fighter's time. They decide in the faith. So that time, after 35 years, I born into this world.
Oh.
So this is something different because this is how it's come to me. I think it is not this life. This life I shortcut playing for fighting wins because I'm fighting crazy. So, but it gives me, familiarization and something like a faith. I believe that.
Yeah, are you developing some sort of martial art with kyokushin? Are you developing some branch, I call aspects, genre of martial art?
Yeah, already I'm working with the Japanese Hombu since my childhood. I took part in the world tournament in 84, and 71 I started Kyokushin Karate, and 1966 it was formed in Kyokushin Karate in Sri Lanka, and my former teacher was Hidayati in Sri Lanka, and after that many people is changing from position leadership. Then from my childhood I automatically becoming a leader. Then I got dojo operator first time, and then after branch chief and the country representative, and now I am in a good position for commissioner of full contact karate to the Paralympics and full contact Olympics. We call that name on that, not exactly the Olympics, but it's similar to be the same in Olympics, because that is the targets that we are going to be planning, and in future I think definitely it will be success.
Have you represented your country with coaching?
Many in my life, even today. Yeah, because I'm representing my nations, my country, 198 countries, and it's my very good luck, and good luck, and dedicated sacrifice. And with my teams, my fighters took part in many world tournaments and many Asian tournaments, many international tournaments, and also I becoming a professional fighter. When I was in Germany, I fought in Germany in fighting with money, crazy money.
Like WWE? No.
Yeah, it was a very long time ago, and it was it's like that, and it is a knockdown fighting for cage fighting, like cage fighting, like slams fighting, and no rules, nothing, and hit to knock down, and it is slams fighting. So I have undefeated the ultimate ring fight. So I fought in Australia in ring karate with John Taylor. John Taylor has invited me as a professional fighter. I went to Australia. I fought. I get little money, and so I fought. Then I went to Germany and Canada, America, Australia, Japan. I live in Japan anyway. 1974 is the first appointment. 1984. From that, I got the visa to stay in residential visa. No, sorry, not residential. It's a cultural visa, Bunka visa, and I changed a little bit later, and I trained very hard. That time I met my friend Daman Basud was in Japan for training together, and also we had a really very good time, and they appointed me as a Sri Lankan country representative and branch chief. Then I automatically becoming a leader of the Asia. In Asia, all Southeast Asia and the Asia, there are countries, nearly 27 countries, is just growing and growing. And this is also the Nepal is my appointing Tamil Ambassador Shihan student to new era to build up our Kyokushin unity. For unity, it is theme is peace and unity, then prosperity.
Yeah. Have you experienced some level of martial arts in Nepal? How have you studied it?
Yeah, so Nepal is first of all, I have heard about Nepal in thousands years back. In Lord Buddha was born in this land, this superior soil. I love this, and this is traditionally we are bound to in Nepal and Sri Lanka, country to country, like sustainable developments. Many years back, this comes for the previous time also, and that is what the Club 50 organization will form up. And by the way, the first main point is karate, Kyokushin karate. The karate philosophers, karate trainers like Galappaththi and Daman Basud, all is something like parallel to me, and they were reminding us they was very tough. And I was thinking when I first time I saw the fighters in Nepal, it's very tough and good, very strong fighters, like a Gurkhas. Gurkhas I know because my grandfather was fought with the Gurkhas for Second World War. So who is Gurkhas? Gurkhas is some warriors from in Nepal. So I tried to my research for writing encyclopedia of fighting and the travel all around the world, and the worst of the literature of martial art. I do writing the books and the movies. I do many things. So that reason I got this point. Oh, Gurkhas, I want to go. Then I came first time for research, and I went to see the people, and then I got many things. But I think it's right now Kyokushin is very tough in here. Very good, very good. I love it.
How do you relate the martial arts and peace?
Peace and martial art. Actually the theme is peace in the martial art. But the crazy people, uneducated people, and selfish people, they are only looking, this is my wealth, this is only me, not to be to other people. The hatred is coming inside. You cannot do that. So everywhere in the world is, man to man, human qualities are going to be lost, you see. So it is some part of Kyokushin also, in politically very bad. The situations are bad. But few people like my friends, like my society, my age people, they are very much understanding to be, and I think in the future, new era will be coming against the war, against the terrorism, against the bad things.
Can martial arts preach spirituality or peace in the country because of martial arts?
That you can't say, because actually we are hope to do in the future for younger generation, the school kids, for safety contact manner to teach karate to the next future. The future, if you're training hard, because now the small kids, they are very crazy for a device with the telephones, and they are not, they don't want to do hard training, they are always easy games. Yeah? So that I think we'll have to do some compulsory, compulsory subject into the government level, push parents to do the karate for kids. When the karate is a balance, it's a balancing life. It's like a karate is when you go straight, you will, anyway you die. When you're not doing anything, or you die. So during this lifestyle, so we'll have to do something like that. So these are the facts, because karate is everybody, my people, somebody is telling, some kids coming, mama, papa, they say, no, this is my son having other classes. So karate will be coming 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last. So I think karate should be in first, number one. Then everybody, everything in childhood, they can balance their life and go to the top and achieve the wins, the glory. Yeah. So
You have worked with Hollywood, in Hollywood also. Can you share some experience in choreographing fights in Hollywood and working together with Hollywood celebrities? Can you share some?
Yeah, actually, I'm not a big star in Hollywood, but in my dream was when I was in Sri Lanka. I am the youngest fighting choreographer, fighting director, and the youngest movie fighting actor in my country. That was time in my 18 years old. In a film name called Palitha, and then Nelum Sasaman Marin. It's all local movie. Then, by the way, I have dedicated training for kyokushin karate. I became a many times champion in the Asia and Sri Lanka. So once I met one black sport American movie, the director. They have seen. They came to shoot in Black Sport Part 3 in Sri Lanka. Then by the Sri Lanka, I got this opportunity. But unfortunately, these fighters want to take from some China, Italy, or some other European country, maybe Thailand. But then they recognize my skill of fighting. So they provide me all the facility to fighting choreograph. So this is my first film in Black Sport. I worked with the Daniel Bernhardt, not the Van Damme. That was 1, 2, and this one 3. And I had a very good experience. Then was American Danny Insanto, like Bruce Lee's Academy. Then there JJ Perry, is one of the Taekwondo expert, Taekwondo champion. They were together with me and fighting, and I fought with the JJ Perry. And it was a very small scene, but I did a lot into this fighting choreography. And that was my first experience. Then after many small, I worked in many countries. But I think full time I am devoted for karate. Some few, if you have good chances for character wise, I do character in my country. And here also I have some chances in Nepal, some good friends invited one Santo Sharma. He invited me, Shankali, we can have a nice brunch. He's a movie actor and I have contact. And also my friends asking me to join me. Maybe in future, because I'm working for one of a joint venture company in Sri Lanka for movie and television and film, cine films. So that in future I am planning to make a very huge film, maybe in Nepal, maybe. It's name called Hero Unseen Up to Now. The hero unseen up to now in the sense it is actually this round story.
There are many younger generation who are willing to take sports, karate as sports for their. What is the benefit of taking karate as their career or profession in Nepal?
You're talking about the young,
Yeah, for young generations who are
young generation.
generation who are willing to play karate or make karate as a career. What is the scope of playing karate in Nepal?
Yeah, because the situation in the world is killing each other and political not stable. Because when I comes a long time after here in this time, it was so terrible because I feel off now. It's because of Katma, the gift. Sorry. Yeah, it's not sustainable developments are very poor in here. I don't know what's wrong with that. But during this situation, I saw them karate schools in here in karate, kyokushin, especially kyokushin. They were very tough and good. Very young generation was very much interested to dedicated training for in those I have seen. And my opinion is this in the government or private sector should help them to develop and make them brain first. First of all, you cannot make a body being strength body. It is like a bull. You first of all have to make his brain. The brain is Rupa Shabda Gandha Rasa Spasha, the Panchendra. We call it Panchendra. So these are the facts with the human body. You come into the world with the mama, you born into this world, the brain is going under your skull. So this brain, after a small time, the brain never command anything. Different. It's different from mama and everybody. So after some time, the teenage comes. The teen, yeah, you see? So I think the 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, okay. This time, the psychological mind will be changed. So this time is the school year. So this time we have to feel their brains to develop, not for the 5 circles, the rupas, Afghanan, see here, these are only for the shortcuts. People like decide, okay, I want to take a good bike or maybe car or maybe good girlfriend or maybe good job. Any small habits they have. So in my opinion is, they must see the world without eyes. Close the eyes and see the world. That is the meditation is comes and develop your internal inner mind. It is the most superior things to train in the kids. Kids will develop later. They understand really. They test a human, test the civilization of in Nepal in future. They have master brains. So they do balancing training and physical.
Thank you for your time.
It's so great. Thank you very much. And once I must thank you because you are Ananta is never age. Hope that you meet again with me. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Thank you everybody. Thank you.
Well, it was very nice talking with you.